Herschel discovers planet Uranus by accident. Okay, Uranus is the planet just beyond Saturn. So by accident. And this is after Newton's laws of gravity are published. So now we're tracking the orbit of Uranus. You say, no, this is not following Newton's laws. It's got some deviation. So maybe we found the limits, the distance limit over which Newton's laws would apply. That'd be interesting. But other people said that Newton was so badass, it must work, okay, even there. So instead of suggesting that his law was failing, clever people said maybe his law applies, but there's yet another planet out there that we've yet to discover whose gravity is tugging on it, and we did not include that in our calculations. So let's do the math and ask, where must there be a planet of what mass to create the deviation that we measure? And those calculations were done, and they were published. And an observatory in Germany got hold of those calculations. And they looked in the exact spot of the sky that the calculation said Neptune was waiting to be discovered right there. And we find out Newton's law is failing. Mercury's orbit is not following what it should. That's the closest planet to the sun. Einstein comes along, comes up with his theory of motion and his theory of gravity, the special and general theory of relativity. Out of those two theories, which are corrections to Newton's laws in these extreme regimes. If you're near the sun has very strong gravity. If you're moving around in that strong force of gravity, Newton's laws begin to fail. And no one knew this. And you look at Einstein's laws, and he says, Mercury's orbit will not follow Newton's laws, it'll follow this other path. Find out. And it exactly explained the deviations of Mercury.